Welcome to Doing Learning, everybody. Tonight, I am your host, Daniel, and with me, as always, what did I call it? The enigmatic McKyler.
If you can remember which episode you called me that, something will happen.
It was the pickle episode.
Oh yes, I remember. Hi, folks. Did you like the pickle episode as much as I did?
Do you remember what episode I called you that?
No, I don't. I really don't. I remember you doing that, but I don't remember which one. It had to be in like the teens.
Yeah, definitely.
Text Daniel. Somebody text Daniel which episode it was.
Please don't text me right now. I'm recording.
His phone's still binging as soon as we start recording. Jeez, Daniel. Hi, folks.
Hey, folks.
Hello.
We're back,
folks.
I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. That was a trip through time. Whoa.
That was, well, yeah.
Both. Right.
Are you talking to the calendar episode? Or
no, I'm talking about.
We did go back in time.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a joke on the calendar, though. I was like, Daniel.
I mean, we could do a 1-2 calendar, then Romans. Boom.
Yeah, I did take you back in time last week.
And I'll take you back even more this week.
Oh, baby.
We're going back even further.
Prehistoric
Times. But first, let's just dive into it.
Okay.
I like when we just dive into
Let's just dive into it.
Yeah.
I don't even have my seatbelt on.
That's fine, because we're just flying away, much like the Wasp.
Wow. This feels so amazing.
I think we can both agree that the Wasp is kind of a nuisance.
It's the worst.
Insect, right?
Yeah.
It's like...
It's the worst flying, stinging, yellow and black insect that I could possibly think of.
I think the moment whenever I see like a wasp nest, I like quickly try to get rid of it.
It just makes you mad.
Yeah, I'm just
flying
like,
around and you're like, yeah.
And like, I don't know how many people out there actually like wasps. And I'm sorry for you that if you do.
This podcast, I'm okay to go on the record. We're anti-wasp up in here.
Yeah, and why wouldn't we be? Like,
that's right.
They're freaking aggressive. Uh-huh. They're not the best pollinators, right? They
try harder.
Yeah.
Come on.
And they just sting you to their heart's content.
Yes.
They like,
there's no consequence.
No.
They're just out there slinging stings.
Like it truly makes me mad. The fact that they can sting you over and over and not die, and yet
little
like
bees,
a honeybee,
poor little bees,
will just be defending their honey and then just die doing
just
that.
The sacrifice, man.
Yeah,
respect for bees.
I'm like,
we're pro bee here.
We're very pro bee. Like it makes me, it seriously irks me, dude. They make me mad.
Yeah, I agree. They always like to. They make a nest in my fence.
Do they?
Yeah, like
right, every year. Or?
Yes, like the same spot, like by the door to the garage or to the gate.
On
every time, sorry, right where I need to be.
At my house, they always do it a little above the door handle of my shed on the inside.
Oh.
So like when you open it, it's like right on your face, like level. And I'm just like, no,
those little punks.
I'm like, why? Out of all the
so
spots.
Annoying.
But I do remember. I'll talk to you about my youngin' days.
Ooh.
Little story.
That's where you're taking me back to.
Yeah, prehistoric times, my youngin' days. I do remember this one time. I was walking back home with my sister. And to my knowledge, I'm not allergic to wasps. To my knowledge.
Okay.
But this story might make you believe that maybe I am. I don't know. I've never been tested.
Daniel might be lying. Everybody, get ready for a potential.
Well, I've never been. I've never been tested. So who knows?
Okay.
Right. So and we were walking home. Weren't doing anything. Like literally coming from a friend's house back to our house. And we're walking, and all of a sudden, I freaking get stung out of nowhere.
Oh, they just seek you out.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Yep.
First of all, we didn't even know there was a nest there.
Mm-hmm.
We were literally just walking by, and I was like, "What the heck?" Like we ran, right? Like because like it kind of
get out of here.
But all of a sudden, like, I just like when we got a little further away from the nest, I just started feeling not good. Like I just like because it stung me right in the back of the neck.
Okay.
And I didn't feel good. I was just like kind of walking, and I just kind of started feeling really weak and really tired.
Okay.
And I told my little sister, "Go get mom, because I don't feel well."
Whoa.
And I remember I don't know, maybe 2 blocks away from my house still. Next thing I remember is just kind of falling down to my hands and knees.
Okay.
And
wow.
then waking up at home in a bed.
Jeez, Daniel.
And I'm just like,
okay.
I have no idea how I made it home.
This is either a super wasp or something.
Yeah,
up
I have no idea how I made it home. I have no idea if like my sister went to go get my mom to go pick me up, or like if she like dragged me all the way home, like, which I doubt because I've never been a big guy, but she's my little sister, like, and even back then she was way younger, like way smaller, right?
Right.
And to be honest, I've actually never really asked her about this whole moment, which is kind of crazy because like I should probably ask her like, hey, what happened or whatever, you know,
could
like
either have some closure or just always wonder.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it just, I don't get that. Like, I don't get wasps. Like, why did this need to happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah. What benefit is that they can come from 30 feet away and get you for what reason?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. So
I'm still wondering what the topic is.
What, you don't like the wasps topic?
No, like, is wasps the topic? Like, I just don't know where you're going to take me, and it's fun. Like, this totally could just be a Daniel story, like, that precedes something completely else, too. Like, I'm waiting for you to pull the rug out from underneath me, which you're known to do, Daniel.
Which I do, because...
He's got the look in his face, everybody.
Yeah. This story isn't about the dang wasp, unfortunately. Although I do believe they deserve their own story and their own episode.
Okay.
I do believe that, and that will come someday.
Okay.
But this is a story about another insect that is the product of the wasp.
Oh, okay.
Which
a product. Okay.
The reason I wanted to preface with that is because we have learned to kind of not like wasps.
Yeah.
But
I think it's...
if it wasn't for the wasp...
you're going to try to redeem wasps right now?
There wouldn't be the ant.
Okay.
And I think ants are freaking awesome.
That is true.
They're like one of the... I don't even know how to explain. They're like... they're the world's biggest tillers, right? They're always tilling the land. They're planting seeds. They're keeping...
stomping around.
Yeah, they're keeping Earth kind of like alive, kind of, right? Well, not kind of. They are.
I have
They're
some
like,
ant stories that, yes, we could talk about.
And that's great because we're going to go into ant kingdom.
The ants. I just kind of accepted that that wasps somehow... with the, like, in the flow diagram, it goes wasps and then to ants. So I'm with you. I don't know where we're going. I don't know how we got here. So I'm ready.
All right.
To learn some stuff.
Let's learn some stuff.
And that superhero show, the bad guy was a wasp and the good guy was an ant. So
Ant-Man?
That's the one.
I don't think he was a hornet.
No, that's Green Hornet.
No.
What?
The girl is a wasp.
Is she a good wasp?
Yes. It's Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Who's the bad guy?
I think he's like he has the little...
like a spider?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
he's called. Is it
called.
Another bug?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I can't keep track of all this, dude.
Why is the wasp good?
Because
a good person.
Wasps are cool? Or they're
formidable.
There you go.
I'll give you that. A wasp should be a villain Not a hero. What are we doing here?
Wait, you know the movie Ants, right?
Yeah, with a Z.
Yes.
Oh yeah. You tries to eat the sandwich.
Yes, in the bag. Yes.
Yeah.
Are those are wasps, the ones that save them? Are they not?
It's been so long. All I remember is that they like have a war with the beetles, and it kind of scared me.
Dude, that's such a good scene.
It kind of scared me a little bit.
Honestly, ants over Bugs Life, I think.
Whoa, dude!
Just because of that scene alone.
Hot takes over here.
Shots fired.
I need to watch both of them, then we can make a determination.
There we go. Maybe.
Let's see.
The bonus episode, guys. Bonus episode.
Ants versus Bugs Life. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm in.
But I've always admired ants. I think they're really cool creatures. I've always been fascinated that they have an exoskeleton, right? Which makes them their ability to lift. I've always heard different numbers, but knowing that it's actually 10 to 15 times their mass.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It's crazy. With the weaver ant surpassing that and going up to 100 times their mass.
Whoa. Is it a big ant?
The weaver ant is not, I mean, yes, but no. I mean,
compared to
like
whatever ants we have here.
Yes. I can't say that I'm an expert of what actual ant there is. I know that there's not a lot of families, like family branches, but within those family branches, there's a lot of like like scientific names or whatever. But if you haven't heard me say it ever, I quite often say like I would be terrified if like ants were even the size of like rats or cats.
I do feel like I've heard you say that.
Like I would be terrified. I truly believe if
their freaking mouth, mandibles, if could they like bite your leg off? How big does an ant have to be to just bite your leg clean off?
Dude, like the power force behind their mandible, dude. I mean, if you're talking like, because if they can carry that much more, their bite force has to be so much because they have to be able to carry it,
hoist it up.
Yeah,
I bet they could get me.
Yeah,
if they could lift me, I think they could just,
which is crazy. Like, at what point? Because like what, 10 pounds? If they're 10 pounds, they can lift 100 pounds, right?
Sure. Yeah, if we're sticking kind of to the middle.
Yeah. Which is 10 pounds is not a lot. That's not a big creature.
How big of a? Well, that's like a dachshund or like a chihuahua.
Yeah. Could you imagine an ant that size?
No. That's awful. I'm with you.
So I think they'd be terrifying.
Man, but if you could train one, I don't know where we're going.
No. That reminds me of...
My imagination is just...
Well, that reminds me of Honey, We Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
When he trains the friggin' ant to fight is it the spider scorpion? I can't even remember what it is. It's something. Remember.
There's some other fantasy thing too where they fly on bugs. They're like little people that fly on bugs.
The Littles?
I don't know.
That's a book series.
I have so much approximate knowledge of random things.
But there's just so many, like I said, I'm not an expert. There's a lot of species, or I guess known species of ants.
Yep.
Right around the world. It's approximately 14,000 different ones. And they have been roaming this earth for far longer than we actually know.
Oh, sure.
Like our perceivable knowledge, and honestly, our knowable proof that we have, which is kind of crazy. When I was reading it, I couldn't wrap my head around it. Because they were saying that they've been around anywhere from 140 to 168 million years ago.
Okay.
Which would put us around the Jurassic period, right?
Whoa. All right.
Which, side note, I'm really upset that those ants don't come up in the movies. Like this Jurassic Park, they didn't put ants.
They have ants there too.
Because like, could you imagine these prehistoric ants are like, are they
just like normal ants though?
No,
Like how different were they?
They were like, so
Are they 10 pounders?
some ants were their what the mandibles.
Yeah.
They would actually open up and down instead of side to side.
Oh.
And some of them, because there were so many different, they were trying to evolve, right? There's so many different variations of them.
Oh, yeah. You got a bunch of them. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so you have a lot more pool to get from. And I'm just thinking like, man, can you imagine if they actually put that into the movie? Like, first of all, the dinosaurs, they're not of that period. They just thought the name was cool, right?
Yeah. Jurassic sounds the coolest.
Yeah.
For sure. I think so.
But could you imagine that they're running away and from these freaking dinosaurs and trying to get away from them, and then they finally get away from them and they're gonna go rest. They get up in the trees to go rest and they sit down, and all of a sudden the ants are just there, and now they start biting you and like you're on our nest, and just like it would throw another level of realism.
You know, Daniel, what movie does come to mind?
What's that?
King Kong. The one with Jack Black.
Do they have ants in there?
Oh my gosh, dude. That scene it's kind of awful. Because they have a whole mess of giant bugs. And they have dinosaurs. And they do exactly what you just said.
See,
have you not? You haven't seen that?
I don't think I have.
Dude, it's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to go home tonight and not sleep and watch movies.
I think that was like before movies got really, really long.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it's long for its time, but I think nowadays it probably fits in pretty well. But yeah, that's exactly what happens. They're like running around. King Kong starts fighting a T-Rex. They get in this canyon like, oh, cool, we're safe. And then, yeah, like huge bugs and stuff start crawling out of the walls. It's pretty awful.
Yeah. I can't imagine it. But I wanted to show you something cool.
Okay.
Sorry, we will post. I do have a couple pictures.
If Daniel gives me the sources, I'll post.
I'm giving you the sources. I'm promising it right now. If they're not in there, you guys can at me. So
there's a few descriptions sitting out there that are still like, as soon as Daniel gives me sources, I'll fill them in.
But I wanted to show you this. This is what I'm about to show McKyler is a crazy picture of an ant from prehistoric times.
Okay. I'm excited.
They actually have very limited. The best thing that they can find, like to like actually research for how ants looked like before, is very much like Jurassic Park. They love the creatures in the sap, because then you
like amber.
Yeah, in amber. Yeah. You can actually see it 3D.
Well, and you can't fossilize an exoskeleton as far as I know.
Yes. But there are, like, back in the day, because they were not huge, much bigger, you'll have a better gauge of size because you know birds.
Yeah. And
some people just might not like understand. But I'm still going to show it to you. I'm about to show McKyler this picture of a bird next to an ant.
That's a hummingbird.
That is.
That's an ant? Does it have wings?
That's an ant with wings. Because what did we say?
I mean, some ants do have wings. Because of wasps. So wasps turn into ants. I don't like that. Is that like a modern hummingbird? That seems like... That looks like a broadtail hummingbird. Yeah. What a weird picture. Who does that?
Dude, so many people, because like I found this exact picture all over the internet, right?
It's a big ant though. That's like 2 inches.
Yeah. I saw this picture all over the internet, and especially on Reddit, and people were like, did they not have a ruler? The unit of measurement is a hummingbird
or their own hand. They have a dead hummingbird. I don't know if we said that. It's a dead hummingbird. Yeah. Just they set it next to the fossil imprint. I'm not exactly sure the right word. That's a big ant.
That's a big ant.
I will take a second, because I don't know that we've ever said it. I've gotten some strange looks when I've mentioned it too. We put all the sources in the description in the show notes.
Mm-hmm.
You can click on the episode and like go find all this stuff.
Check it out.
I've mentioned that before, and people are like, "What?"
Yeah.
So there's goodies in there if you didn't know.
Little trinkets,
little stuff, little links.
not all the time because I forget, but it's there. And you're right, dude. That's great. It is approximately 2 inches big.
Told you.
Yeah.
Thanks you put it right in my wheelhouse, man.
So unit of measurement right in your wheelhouse. Everybody else was like, why not a ruler? It was like, nah, McKyler's got this. So this particular ant has wings because it's a queen ant. So queen ants have wings. Yeah. So they just,
there you go. Fact, boom.
Fact, boom. Drop it. So
it feels pretty. I know statistics and bugs and time and everything is weird, but to have like a fossil of a queen ant just feels kind of a little extra saucy. You know, like that feels kind of special.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like it's hard enough to get a fossil.
Yeah.
To get a fossil for something that's 2 inches big, dude.
Like that low guy, and it's a queen.
Yeah.
It's
insane.
Pretty neat.
So I just thought it was really cool. Or found this website that kind of gives like a very simplified version of how we got from a wasp to an ant.
Uh-huh.
So because like I think it's easy to kind of be like, oh yeah, they kind of looks the same. One has wings, yellow, white.
They're
like,
bugs. They got their legs.
Bugs. It's like easy. So what we know from wasps, or at least most wasps, they're very solitary creatures. They're not in big groups. They don't like being in big groups, which I actually didn't know.
I mean, when you compare a wasp's nest to an ant's hole, what is it called? Mound, hill, colony, whatever. It's a lot different.
It's vastly different.
Yeah.
You've
got like
societal
tens or dozens versus like hundreds. Okay. Loners. Like that's a bad thing. Sorry.
So this Howard E. Evans, an American entomologist.
Nice.
He started to kind of draw the lines, and he on his work and produced like 13 stages of evolution.
Okay.
Of solitary non-eusocial organisms into those of eusocial order. So basically,
I'm with it.
they went from loners to not loners.
They're like, tired of being lonely.
So here,
stinging all my friends.
Here's are the 13 simplified stages. And I find
this feels like a BuzzFeed article of like,
here it is.
This is your 13 simple steps.
And you too can become an ant.
What kind of ant are you? Take the quiz.
So it starts with a solitary female wasp. Stings her prey, lays her eggs in it.
Okay. Hardcore.
Leaves it to fend for itself. That's how.
Yeah, you want the victim to live and whatnot, right?
Yeah. So
I'm not about that.
So it just goes in, stings it, puts its eggs, leaves. You're gonna grow up, do your thing, right?
That's hardcore.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
So that's wasp. But then stage 2, as a generation or two or whatever, time passes.
Step 2, just the next little step.
Same, not the same one, but like another solitary female wasp stings her prey, hides it into it. She lays the eggs and leaves, and now returns it, but she hides it. That's the small incremental difference.
Hides instead of
just laying the eggs and then leaving. Oh. So it hides where she laid her eggs in. So it's like it's like these small things you don't notice, but it's a
little behavioral things.
Yeah, behavioral differences.
Okay.
Then it goes into step 3. Stings her prey, builds a nest at that location, places the prey into it. So instead of hiding it, now it's placing its nest into it, then lays the egg. So it's like
nests on the prey? What kind of prey is this?
Well, it's just like anything that like the I guess larvae. I don't know what the pupa, is that what they're called? I don't know what they're
probably both at different stages of their life. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a bug guy. Entomologist.
So they can eat when they like, so any kind of bug like a caterpillar or
gross,
something like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's as gross as I was picturing.
Yeah. Stage 4 builds a nest. We're there again. Then upgrades, looks for food and carries the stung prey to the nest. So now it's like starting to evolve and
all right.
be like, okay,
we're invested now.
Now lays an eggs on or near the prey, and then leaves to fend for itself. So like it starts to like get more and more involved.
Get a little more committal here.
Yeah. Stage 5, same as above, but it collects more food, and it places it all nice and neat and makes sure that its offspring definitely survives before leaving. It's still leaving, but it's becoming more like a provider in the early stages of life.
Okay.
And we kind of go like that and keeps going until eventually on stage 9, the wasp finally stays there. Like, and it starts like, starts working and doing all the things that I guess mother should, right?
Yeah.
But
I'm picturing that SpongeBob episode
where Patrick goes to work and SpongeBob is just like, oh.
Yeah.
But then stage 11, 12, 10, 11, and 12, they start to realize, they're doing all this, but it starts being a lot of work. So they're like, they need more workers.
Someone to come help out.
So they start breeding workers and like, okay, this is going to be a lot more of a work. So then they start depending on each other to the point where it becomes a queen, and the queen is just feeding the certain larva more than the others. Like, you're going to be fed this much and you're becoming a worker. You're going to be fed this much and you're going to become a warrior and fend for us and go get food and scavenge and stuff like that.
Okay.
So then it just becomes like this society. And that's how like the character, these small changes that a wasp chose to do became the ant. Obviously over a long period of time.
Yeah. This isn't like
like you're not going to see that happen with like if you capture a wasp right now, you're not going to see that happen.
Like, wait until he takes step 4 in 75 million years.
But I thought that like I didn't know that.
Weird. No,
I knew that it was a part of the insect family and all this stuff, but I didn't know like it came from a wasp.
Thought about it. I bet a lot of bugs are kind of related.
Yeah,
I mean that's what they like, common ancestry and how how all that stuff works.
Right.
But like how your nearest ancestor, like ants are more near wasps than they are a seahorse or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because like bees, wasps, and ants are all cousins. They're all part of. They're literally right next to each other on the branch of like insects.
Yeah,
they're right next to each other, which I thought was sick.
Interesting. When you look at like a little wasp's face, they kind of look like an ant face.
Yeah.
Honestly, the mandibles are a little bit different, and at some point they didn't need the stinger no more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, I guess, but are wasps not strong? When did they get strong?
See, that's what I don't understand.
Huh.
They because they I think wasps are strong, but just not as strong.
Yeah,
as ant.
It's not the evolutionary trait that developed.
They developed, and
they didn't need it.
Yeah,
so
because eventually, besides the queen, ants lose their wings because they no longer need them. And I'm guessing it's part of the evolutionary trait. Like they need to move heavy things, get stronger, evolve from that.
This is so. I have this weird thought. It hasn't fully materialized. But like people picking out superpowers, like that kind of sort of thing, is like reverse evolution. you know what I mean? Like,
I can fly, I can sting, I can do all
I was like, you want to be, would you rather be an ant or a wasp? I was like, give me both. I want to bite and fly. You know what I mean? Like,
be
I
a queen ant then.
I want to be invisible. Yeah, but you got to go back further. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the point I'm trying to make. But I don't know.
And
it's just weird. They get so niched, and they get one thing that works really well for them, and then that develops. That's a very interesting process.
So now we have the ant, and the ant, as awesome as we think it is, and it is, the ants. I don't know if you know this, McKyler. Well, and if you don't, this is awesome because I'm about to drop a bomb on you and maybe our listeners. The ants are constantly right now. If you didn't know, they're in a world war right now.
Oh no! I've heard about some monkeys in Africa that are having a civil war.
A civil war?
Yes, it's been going on for like 10 or 12 years. That's a different thing.
I mean, that's fascinating.
Yeah,
that's fascinating to me. So when I heard that there's a world war of ants, that's I think that's different than localized war. Like,
well, yeah,
like
bigger.
There's
way more ants involved.
So how did this war start and why is it going? Right? That's what interested me.
Yes.
So
what does global ant politics look like?
So let's just look at some of the big players in this war, right?
Axis and allies.
We have the what do they call the cutter ants? The ones
leaf cutters?
Leaf cutter ants.
Which is a pretty big group.
Yes, big. There's
more
big,
smaller
broad
groups within.
Right. They are amazing. If you guys have never seen these
really
guys,
cool.
These guys are just cutting into the leaves and building these crazy nests.
They're really fun. Sorry.
No, go ahead. No
ant stories.
Yeah, go. It's awesome.
I once stayed at a place in Panama that, I mean, you go to like Central America. I don't know where you start running into leaf cutters, but you get into like rainforests. They're everywhere, right? And they're always fun because you just see like, you'll see little like the leaves moving first, and you're like, oh, it's being carried by an ant. That's very fun. But we sat there and on the back porch where we were at, and there was just one tree, and for whatever reason, the ants decided that was the tree. So there was a path of ants where they're going like next to each other, like a 2-lane road, one going one way, one going the other way, of a line going from like way across the yard into the forest. They'd come out, go all the way up to the top of this tree, grab a leaf, and then bring it back down. So you could just watch the ants go up like this 40-foot tree, grab a leaf, and then come out. It's just they dedicate, like they went so far out of their way to that tree. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's really fun to watch. I didn't get it. It's even, I think, more amazing to me how they build, because they do build their nest in the trees. Oh. So they like in the trees. Okay. Yeah. They get leaves, and they start by almost like if you could, like a wasp nest, like the big, huge one. Yeah. Yes. Like, yeah. And they're kind of papery and layered. Yeah. Same thing. They do it with leaves. And what they do, they start bending the leaves. I knew ants live in trees. I knew that. I've seen that. But you bend the leaves, but they either spring back or whatever. Like you have to have something like to keep it together, right? This is a crazy thing. They'll go and get their own larvae and like push them up and use them as glue. Oh my gosh. So they'll like glue this thing together with the bodies of their young. That's so hardcore. To make more like cocoon shaped things. Oh my gosh. To put more larvae in there to get more. It just feeds itself, man. So they're just I think that's the most metal thing that we've ever talked about on the podcast. That's so metal. And I'm just like, oh my. And then they are at war with other cutter ants. Sure. That just want to come in to get those trees, right? Oh, sure. Yeah. Just local competition. Yeah, local competition, right?
So
Someone's up on their turf.
yeah, and it
It's a
gets
street
kind
war.
of crazy because they obviously want to expand, but you get too thin.
Yeah.
Somebody else can attack,
Oh, yeah.
and it always happens. So this is local war. Always happens. Always happening.
Sure.
Cool. Then there's the slaver ant. Have you heard of these?
I don't think so.
I don't know if that's like it's definitely not the technical term, but it's
Okay.
like the known, because these ants, they can do it in a couple ways. They can infiltrate and kill,
Okay.
and basically take, they'll go in, want more territory, right?
Uh-huh.
They'll go in, fight all these people, or not people, all these other ants.
Uh-huh.
Then they'll go into, if they make it down into where their colony is,
Yeah.
they will take the larvae as much as they can, haul them back to their own
Wow.
colony,
Okay.
raise them,
Okay.
and basically raise them to be their slaves.
Wow.
It is insane.
I'm thinking back to when you're like, I like ants. They're so nice compared to wasps.
They have done this so efficiently, and yet I don't. Yeah, they have perfected the way of enslavement so much so that they cannot live without their slaves.
Jeez.
To the point where these slaver ants are literally hunting, chewing the food, and feeding it to the slaver ants.
What?
So these
Okay.
so these ants, they all they do is war,
Huh.
and then they abduct other ants, and the other ants maintain the colony, feed the young,
Huh.
and feed them.
That is so bizarre.
I'm just like, and these other ants, they're basically, they're just brainwashed. They don't know, to the point.
They're raised and then they're the worker ants.
Yeah,
And they don't know anything different.
Exactly. To the point that if they come in contact with even their past colony, they will fight them to the death.
Yeah, because they have no idea.
Yeah. Which is insane. So
Huh.
so that's one way they enslave.
Okay.
Another way is when a queen wants to have her own colony, right?
Okay.
She
Oh, sure, like a queen competition,
yeah.
like a secession from the union.
Yeah. When she wants to, she can go in and infiltrate the colony by herself.
Whoa.
So she'll get in until she finds the queen ant, and then she'll fight that queen, kill it.
Oh,
And
so this is conquest. Okay.
yeah, it's conquest. Kill it, and
Hardcore.
then convince the other ants that she is now the queen.
Is this your leader? Ah.
Which I was like, that's insane.
Yeah.
And of course there's other cool ants, like the ant that basically has a stinger that shoots venom.
No. No.
That one,
They had their chances to distance themselves from wasps.
and then they just brought it back.
They need to chill out.
And then just brought it back.
I don't. I like the ants that just. I don't know. You worry about them when they're too far on the sidewalk on a hot day. You're like, are you sure? You want to be out
Like
there,
the little
guy?
tiny black ants.
Yeah, it's like, why don't you go back to your infinite forest of this small patch of grass?
And
I don't know if this is the right time, Daniel.
go
I
for
was
it.
on a really long run the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and you just have a lot of time to think about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I had to do some research when I got done. I had to figure out how, if a human was scaled down to the size of an ant, like how big stuff would be. So, so like, this one's super easy. if I was an ant, if I was the size of an ant, how big would Colorado be?
Oh, I see.
Do you see what I mean?
Well, yeah.
So I'm like,
Distance-wise,
how
yeah.
far? Because I'm like watching him and he's like 6 inches out on the sidewalk. And I'm like, that's so far out onto the sidewalk for an ant.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'd be tired by the time I get done with that. I thought about my own run when I was doing that, right? It turns out the size of Colorado is like, what was it? It was like 0.9 miles wide by about 0.7 miles tall. Is that area is scale? Like if you put an ant in the middle of that
sidewalks or
just like a plot of land.
Okay.
That's 0.9 miles by 0.7 miles. An ant would see that as the same size as we see Colorado.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So
you're saying the solution to our ever-growing population is to shrink
us. Well, then we'll have to get into war
with
the
ants.
ants. So we got to make sure we don't get too small. But I like where your head's at.
No, we just shrink everything.
Everything.
The ants. The ants get even smaller.
That sounds like it'll solve it. It's not like we'd have the exact same problem. Although would we just leave natural resources alone? So therefore, by scale, they get greater, right? So like
yes, no, yes,
reserves,
exactly. Yes,
they'd be like infinitely big if we just make ourselves
exactly.
tiny.
No,
Boom. This is easy.
Yeah,
what are we doing?
So the little tiny ant, and I can't say that for certain it is, but one of the smallest ants out there is the Argentine ant. It's I think
I like to think of that as one word.
Yeah,
like it says just
it's a 2 centimeters.
No.
Just
no, millimeters. Got to be
2 millimeters. Sorry.
Okay, I was going to say because I've seen like tiny.
Yeah, 2 millimeter ant.
The little ones that like come into your kitchen. You're down south.
They're super tiny. Yeah. They're probably one of these
Argentine ants.
Probably one of these tiniest ants that there is, and this tiny ant holds its own against every other ant out there.
That's what I'm talking about. Argentine ants.
And these are our main ants that we're talking about when we talk about the World War.
Ooh, okay.
So, back in the day, in South America, these ants would have colonies, right? Different colonies. And they had checks and balances amongst themselves because they would fight each other, right?
Okay, yeah.
So they're constantly fighting each other for territory, and they would grow one way, but then the next colony, would kind of like keep them at bay.
Okay, sure.
And it was like this for hundreds of years.
Nice and stable
war, localized.
Yeah.
And then, as always, human beings do what human beings do, and they tread the forest, and they walk paths, and ants get picked
messing up that good war.
Get picked up, and then taken other places. North America, Europe, Asia. Well, here's the thing where maybe you can help me in my brain a little bit before we go international. When a colony of Argentine ants wants to grow, they will send out a queen, right? So the reason why Argentine ants can fight for themselves, and I can't remember the numbers quite right now, but I think it's like one queen for every 1 to 200 ants.
Okay.
And then they whereas other ants colonies, it's like one queen for thousands of ants,
sure.
Right?
Yep.
So they're very, they have order, like very good order. And whenever they want to start another colony, another queen goes there, sets up the colony, they start growing their stuff. So then they work in tandem. They have ants going from this colony to that colony. They can help each other out. So they keep their genetics and smell, right?
Sure.
It's very, very similar because they're still coexisting in within each other's, what is it called? I don't know. They're just close together, right? So they never separate far enough where they experience different things where they start evolving and changing, right?
Yes.
So their diets are the same. And they keep doing this and keep moving, and they stay together until one colony goes too far, and they start changing a little bit. Like maybe the leaves their diet is a little different, or like the seeds are a little bit different. And you go far enough away, and you distance yourself enough that they actually don't recognize each other anymore.
Time to fight.
And they start fighting each other.
Get them out of here.
So that's the differences.
Protect the bloodline.
Yeah, of that. So they see each other as enemy. And I get that. That's not the part that I don't understand, right?
Okay.
The part that I don't understand is when humans came in and they started, ships and stuff. So ants would get on the ships and like go to different ports and stuff like that. They're spreading all these ants, and these ants are starting their own stuff. So, but they go in the competition or in the spot where there's no competition, such as like, well, one of the ants was came to California. Happened to be a queen. She made a colony in California. There's no natural competition like there is in South America that keeps them in check and balances.
Right.
So they just start growing and growing and growing.
Become an invasive species.
And they become a super colony.
Yeah.
Same things happening in Japan, in Europe.
Super colony.
And the crazy thing is, somebody started noticing that, right? Scientists notice things, right? And they're like, oh, this is happening. Why is this happening here? Why is it not happening over there? Like over here, they kept themselves in balance. Oh,
why is it super colony over here, but over here it's
not
kind of okay,
right? So then they started noticing in all these places. So they let's bring them together. Like maybe like something happens, right? Like maybe they start checking themselves.
Sure.
For some reason, these ants were all like, they all evolved and kept the same pheromones. That so when they brought them together, they still recognize each other, and they didn't do anything towards each other. So you have colonies in California and colonies in Japan that, chemically speaking, are the exact same ants, and they are fighting other colony of ants and trying to take over territory constantly.
That's weird.
They say that in California, there's places where you can see hundreds of thousands of ants dead every single day on the street because they're in constant war trying to get territory.
Jeez.
And I was like,
wild.
That's insane to me. Like, how in this small ecosystem of South America, how can they be different enough to check themselves? But once it goes globally, it's like, we're still family.
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm not a biologist. I'm not an entomologist. The only thing I can think of is that the environment that forces the change or requires a change is not present. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know what that would be. Like you said, diet. Like if diet's one of them, then it's super confusing because food is going to be different everywhere. But if it's something else, I don't know what. I can't even think of an example. But like if you have a blank slate, there's nothing to change. Right. Because you don't need to. Like there's nothing being asked of you that was different than your previous life kind of sort of thing. Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
Which may be the case, like you said, like I mentioned, there's no competition, so there's no need to evolve to change to your environment. So because of that, they're the same as something else in the world. But then
because they have this common source.
Right. but then they're, you know, going off after other bugs and creatures and insects, which, you know, I'm going to villainize the ants, which can be problematic because ants love these particular ants. They love their aphids and they will protect them. And aphids eat crops. Am I saying those? Aphids? Aphids, sorry. They feed on crops and whatnot. And natural predators that go for the aphids, the ants will protect them because they're like, no, that's going to be our food. So they're
fighting the ladybugs?
They're fighting, all these other bugs to keep these aphids.
So they're just disrupting the natural ecological cycle in food chains.
Mm-hmm. So this world war, not only happening with the ants, it's kind of affecting us too.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. We'll bring back the wasps. That's what we do.
Wait. Somehow implying that wasps will push back the ants to the proper balance. We just need to develop a different kind of super ant that will just destroy these ones.
There we go.
And that can't go wrong, right? This is easy. This is easy being a biologist. I'm kidding, biologist. I think you have a very cool, interesting, difficult job.
There are some things fighting back, though.
Okay.
And I'm sure you.
Oh man,
have heard of some of them.
Come on, give me a bird. Give me a bird that's just like, yes.
I'm sure birds fight them all the time, but birds fall to. I mean, have you ever seen a swarm of ants go on a bird? It's quite disturbing.
Yeah, but that's usually going to happen because the bird's already sick and can't like fly away. I've seen birds go ham on ants too. So
there you
go.
There you go.
There's that's the other ant story I have. I probably said it on the bird episode too, which was like a long time ago. That's very fun. There's a certain flavor of birds that just like love to eat ants.
A certain flavor of bird,
like sparrows.
Okay.
I mean, there's like ant-eater birds.
Okay.
And so they're really, really, really tough to find. And we were walking through the forest at one point, and we saw this huge, super massive highway of ants. Like it was so wide across the trail. We had to get on a stepping stone to get across it. Like it was like 8 feet wide.
That's insane.
Of just constant flow of ants. It was insane. But the birds were like, yes, this is amazing. Because they just fly in and just munch as much as they wanted to. And it was just a feast.
So much protein.
So that was really weird though. It was kind of gross.
That'd be cool to see. Do you have any videos?
Wow. I don't know. I'll have to look.
Okay.
I'll have to look after this.
But no, there's things like I'm pretty sure you know about him, and I know a lot of the audience know because of the popular game / TV show The Last of Us. Cordyceps.
Do I know this? I didn't watch that. Or play that. What's it look like?
Cordyceps are oh my gosh, fungi.
Oh, okay.
Like mushrooms.
Oh, this one's the one that causes the zombie outbreak? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was thinking like another bug.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Everything's a bug.
It's kind of crazy how like nature just kind of finds its way how to combat yet thrive.
Yeah.
Right? They see all these ants are like, oh, look at these ants. I'm going to infect that one.
I'm going to be like a little fungus up in this joint.
And I don't know if you've ever seen a ant that's...
You're going to hit me with zombie ants?
Zombie ants.
You should see the look in his face when I said zombie ants.
They're crazy. So like they infest the ant.
Uh-huh.
And then they make the ant go high in the tree line.
Okay.
So that way when they burst, they like filter down.
That's awful.
And hit more ants. And then that's how they spread.
I don't like it.
I'm trying to find
That's
like a
so
really,
wild.
really crazy one. But I don't,
The look in his eyes right now.
I can't find like one because I've seen one where like it's just coming out of its head.
No.
It's, oh, look, I mean, this one's sure. I'll just show you this
not
one.
safe.
So
I'm nervous a little now.
it's
That's
just,
horrible.
it just like infects them and grows out of them.
Have you ever played Elden Ring?
I don't think I have.
There's like a blight that's like this, and that's, yeah, whatever. That's what happens in that video game.
Oh,
Well, I'll show you later, but
Yeah.
that's exactly what happens. It's like a, yeah. It's like a giant, it's a thorn looking thing that's just like blasts out of the ant looking.
yeah, it literally does. And
It's a spore thingy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's
Wild and gross.
definitely,
I'm glad it's on a scale that's like really tiny. So like I don't have to appreciate this on like a big scale. Because if I just walked across that in the forest, yeah, that's awful.
yeah.
Yikes. It looks like a fuzzball.
It does. And then
but
that's what it is.
No, it's gross.
Oh, here's the perfect picture of like
Daniel's
the
going
spores.
crazy, you guys. Yeah, it looks like a mushroom growing out of the corpse of an ant.
Yep.
Ant corpse would be a great name for a metal band.
Oh, look. Heck yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, these ants are in constant war, not only with themselves,
That's
with
crazy.
with
fungus
cordyceps,
too?
with fungus.
Ew.
There's just a lot of things going on, and honestly, there's so much of this war that I couldn't even get to all of it. To be honest,
I don't even know. Yeah, that's crazy.
and
the implications of what it means for like people.
Yeah,
like we didn't even begin to talk about that, but I'm sure that you start throwing ecological things out of balance, then all of a sudden California stops producing as good of produce or something weird,
right?
And then
because
whatever.
See, that's
this is how you get to The Last of Us, because the orange economy drops. Whatever with almonds, people can't get their almond milk, right?
Yeah.
Social order collapses, and it just you end up with a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wonder how much time we have left.
I don't know, but the rate that these ants are growing, I don't know. Because
everybody count your blessings.
It's an ongoing raging war that we honestly I don't think we can stop, because they're so quick to reproduce.
Bugs are weird like that.
Yeah.
Like unless you even if you come in with like some real nasty pesticides and stuff like that, which is probably just going to make more problems, like they'll still, it's just such a big scale at this point. It feels like it's too late.
Yeah. And on top of that, the ones you don't kill are the ones that are strong, or like the ones that aren't affected by it, that carry the gene that doesn't hurt them. So then you have to make a even worse pesticide.
Yeah. This is just flipping everything, because now the ants are villains. And that movie that I was talking about makes sense now, because the ant and the wasp are both villains, and I still don't know who the bad guy was.
But I'll leave you with this tidbit. I will give McKyler a link that tells you all about, because I want a good round story.
Okay.
An article on why wasps are cool.
All right, a little redemption for wasps.
Maybe give you, because like,
give them a chance.
Give them a chance. I honestly thought I hated wasps until I learned more about ants. Which is not, I think.
And more about wasps?
And more about wasps, yes.
Or is it just relatively, you're like, okay, they both.
I mean,
suck.
Let's see.
Because what you said was almost profound. Daniel learned tolerance by learning more about a different culture. You almost said that, but you didn't.
Anyways.
Sorry.
Guys, ants are raging war, and we need to be more aware about it. The news needs to say something.
Spread the news. Tell your
spread
friends.
the news. Tell your kids. Tell your wife. Tell your husband. Because they're raging war out there.
They're raging war out there, everybody.
And if you have time, check out why wasps are cool. We'll probably drop an episode maybe someday. I know an expert. We'll get with them.
There you go.
But McKyler, that's
Oh
what
my
I had
gosh.
today. Just a little snippet into the war ant, and maybe I'll give you an update in the future on how that's going.
The war update.
Yeah, war update.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Because it's happening right now. Nobody's talking about it.
We need to talk about it.
We need to talk about it.
Spread the word.
But don't spread the ants because
Spread the word, but not the ants. That's so good. We're making shirts. It's been a while since I think we had a rockin' shirt idea. That's a good one.
Spread the word, not the ants.
All right, go buy a shirt at our shop if we get one set up.
We'll figure
Text
it
Daniel
out.
if you want a shirt. We'll figure it out.
I need to get a Google number and just put it on there. Let's just
Honestly, call us at doinglearning.com. Nope.
that's not
That's
it.
not it. That's not how phones work. Do I know anything?
You can follow us at patreon.com/doinglearning, and we drop new episode or bonus episodes. Yeah. Or guys, I posted it on the story, but I will post it on our feed. Discord. Go in there on our Discord. Join our Discord. Come chat with us.
Text Daniel.
Text it.
Put him on blast.
That's where you can text me right there on our Doing Learning Discord.
It's free.
It's totally free. Anybody can come and just chit chat with us, and it's set up for you guys and ready to interact with you guys whenever. I will do it.
Daniel will text you back. Guaranteed.
100%. Every single one of you until it's in the millions, and then
Okay.
it'll be a little rough.
Gotta quit his job so he can text people. All right, I'm in. Let's make it happen, everybody.
Let's do it. But I had lots of fun, McKyler.
Me too.
As always, guys. I do a lot of research on this. This one I did a lot more than I thought, and I missed a whole bunch because I just got fascinated on some other things. Like the whole.
How do you not get distracted by ant wars? Like I don't know where you were headed, but if it wasn't ant wars, that certainly would derail you.
I got derailed by the whole digestive system of an ant.
We didn't even talk about the bonus episode on all the stuff that Daniel didn't talk about.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, I
That's
will.
right. Don't even.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to. I'll put that tidbit. The whole digestive system of an ant and what an ant would actually be like if it was cat size. I did look it up.
Cat sized. Okay.
And then human size. It's insane.
Gross.
So we can do that in the bonus episode.
Okay. Sounds good.
But guys, as always, we do our own research, but you guys should go out there, do your own research. Stay curious.
Army guys is Spanish for ant.
No, it's not.
Army guys.
I see what you did there.